Who is it?
Hey,
Vinny!
dude, are you there?
Hey, what's
Yeah,
up,
I'm
my
here,
brother?
man.
How are you,
Dude, I
man?
don't have a scary story, man. I was like, I'm gonna have pretty much a heart attack. I'm like having a heart attack, but I can't scream or anything. Basically, laying on the floor, panicking.
Oh!
No, you weren't. You weren't.
Oh!
You built the place. I haven't seen the Hopi in thousands of years. Don't make fun of my people. Period.
Sorry,
I'll come
grandfather.
after your ass and cut you up into little bitty bits.
Facebook page down because people said Richie from Boston's gay. He's gay. I'm gay. I'm a gay man.
And I mean, yeah, I mean, you can prosecute me for that if you like.
No, it's not why I'm doing that. I'm just saying there's a lot of...
That is what you did. Bigelow started buying websites, including one in British Columbia, Canada. So all of a sudden, this kind of triggered Brian Vike.
Welcome back to Third Phase of the Moon. Blake Cousins here. We've got a special report for you. We've got a few UFO videos that we want to share with you.
Welcome back, everybody. Blake Cousins, along with Orlando Smith and Brent Cousins, we're going to be going over incredible imagery.
Third phase of the moon. Third phase of the moon.
10, 9, ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff.
You were either in or you were either out, brother.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh yeah.
All right. It's the 4th of July, and I got the wrong time. I thought I switched it to 7, and I didn't, and now it's too late for an audience. Unbelievable. I can't believe I did that. I'm so mad. I'm so mad I did that. Well, thanks for coming over at this time, and I hope you can at least hang out for a little bit. I'm really sorry. I freaking can't believe it's 6 o'clock, and I meant to change it to 7 and forgot. Unbelievable. That's what happened. It's the truth. I'm sitting here not knowing anything to the wiser. I look down and I'm like, oh no! Had no idea I didn't change. I thought I changed it. Could have sworn. Just casually, just hanging out. Not a care in the world. Had no idea we were supposed to start at 6. Holy shit, I suck. And you wonder why. I'm really sorry. That's so stupid of me. I originally set it up for 6. Thinking, because we usually shoot off fireworks here about 9. So I figured we'll be done by 8:30. 8 o'clock. That was the goal. Go from 6 to 8. And now I got to go till 8:30. And I feel like I'm missing something. Something's wrong here. So I'm missing something. I don't know what it is. I think I'm wearing the wrong hat, number one. It does say America. Okay, there we go. All right, all right, all right. All right, all right. They're shooting off fireworks already. We're supposed to get thunderstorms here within the hour. And we're just sitting here pretty, just waiting. I hope you guys are enjoying. Hope you're enjoying the show. Yeah, thanks for hanging out for as long as you guys did. Nobody called me. Usually somebody calls me. But nobody called to wake me up when that happens. That's just bizarre. Yeah. Yeah. Man, just a weird afternoon. All right. So it is the 4th of July here in Americana. And, things are happening. We had our independence on July 4th. Some people think it was July 3rd. Some people think it was the 5th. So they settled for the 4th. No, I'm joking. That's not what happened. I got bit by something, man. Like an ant, I think it was. Freaking itchy from the yesterday morning. And it hasn't gone away. Got this hard bump under my arm now. I think I'm going to die. That's all. All right, we're going to go do roll call here. See who's here. Dan Peters is here. Teresa Pulio is here. Anomalies and the Real Deal. Jeanette Angel is here. Alfie Joe Bob is here. Mods Mayhem is here. Hey. Oh, I didn't know they put my name up there when we do this. That's bizarre. Here we go. No, we don't want that. We want the whole thing there. What's up, Ragin? Thanks for hanging. Paula Faust, you too. Hello, welcome. Sorry I kept you. Well, I didn't. You could leave anytime. Marcel, how you doing, man? Happy 4th of July to those in Americana and who are connected to Americans. It is 6 o'clock, right? I didn't change the show to 7. Dan Peters, what is up? Brooke is, huh? Yeah. Nice to see everybody. Yeah, I was being called all sorts. I don't blame you. Really, I don't. Dorothy, hi. Happy 4th. Ragin. Jeff, did I already say hi? I will do it again. Everybody's gone. I'm so sorry. There we go. The Star Galactic Federation. How you doing, huh? My people hanging out in outer space doing nothing. Why don't you come over here and shoot those damn fireworks off your spaceship? Nah, welcome. The Galactic Federation. I know you're different. You're the Star Galactic Federation. It's totally different. Not even the same, so I'm not going to get into the schematics of it. Dorothy says, I have little hope of fireworks happening tonight here. It's been raining on and off for several hours now. Boo! Well, we're supposed to get a little bit of weather. Actually, it started off. This is what happens, and I've noticed this now almost every day in Florida. Chance of thunderstorms today by 11 a.m. It's 7 a.m. Now comes 8 a.m. So, you're thinking, oh my God, in a few hours it's going to start raining. Nope. Because now they say at 7 a.m. or 8 a.m., rain possible today afternoon, 12 noon. Oh, it was just 11. No. And when 9 o'clock comes and you're another hour closer to noon, you get this. Chance of thunderstorms today starting after 3. Holy crap, it was just noon. What the? And then noon comes along. Oh, well, maybe it'll start raining. No. Chance of rain after 5. Then a couple hours goes by and they push it again. It's terrible. They don't even know how to tell the weather out here anymore. I don't understand what the complexity is. It's freaking the tropics, man. Yes, 50% chance of rain every day. I'm a weatherman for Florida right now. That's it. That's the weather in Florida in the summertime. From June to October, 50% chance of thunderstorms, 100% humidity. God, it was 108 degrees today. Well, it felt like it. Some parts of Florida. That's hot. 108 degrees, because it was 117 in Scottsdale. I don't know, yesterday or the day before. My mother's friend was talking. I know what 117 feels like. It sucks. It's hot. Anytime it gets over 105, it's warm. This was my assessment of heat growing up in Arizona with very little humidity, under 20%, almost every day, right? And here I am in 80% humidity every day. So it's a different animal. The heat with humidity, and I thought it was bad the last 3 years I was here. It's bad this year. It never got to 95 my first 3 years here. Now it's been 97, 98. I mean, that's with 80 to 100% humidity. And when it rains, it doesn't cool off. No, it stays hot. I never felt weather like this before. I've never lived in this kind of environment before. This is terrible. Just terrible. How you people survive living in Florida. If my parents ever pass away, I'm moving back to Arizona. Well, I don't think I'm going to move back to Arizona per se. But I'll move somewhere where it's dry. No, I can't. See, I need thunderstorms in my life. All right, let's get back. Let's get to work. Dorothy, good to see you. Have a nice 4th. Hope everybody's doing okay. What is this? I checked Doty out. Talks about 1972 nuke bombs and narrative balance, compartmentalize air force start. Yep. Yep. All right. Well, it's 4th of July. And on the 4th of July, we do see a lot of activity in our sky. And people will they'll start sending in to all the UFO places they could think of. Their sightings that they caught tonight or through the night. This is what I love about 4th of July. There's always a good UFO sighting to come out of it. And New Year's. New Year's is also the same thing. It's amazing. I mean, good sightings, not dots. Oof, look how bright they make that screen. Why? How can we change Gmail? Don't they have a dark mode that we could have? Let me see. I can't handle this. Theme. They don't give you any way to make nothing. Quick settings, see all settings. Let's see. I can't handle it. Nothing. Look at this. They don't. This is stupid. Nothing. Smart reply, desktop stars. Who gives a shit? Keyboard shortcuts, button labels, my picture. It's GUFON's label. Important signal. Let's see. Signature. I don't want to have a new signature. Thank you. This is terrible how Gmail doesn't give you a way to put in the thark? Yeah, the tharkness. I need tharkness in my life. Can I have a little bit of tharkness? Let's see. I don't know about this. I don't remember seeing this. 2 terabytes of data. Da, 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 da. Themes. Where is it? Set the theme? Pick your theme? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Really? No. Go away. Let's get back to work. Screw this stuff. I can't believe they don't have a way to put this in dark mode. That bothers me. It really does. There's no way. I'm looking. No way to do it. There has to be a way. There really isn't. This is bothering me. Damn it. No. Nothing. All right. We'll come back to never. All right, let's get to work. We're going to start working. Ready? All right. It is the 4th of July. Yes, I started late, but if you want to help support this, you know, we do go 29, 8, 7, 30 times a month on average. Did you know that? We do a show every night. If you want to help support the daily truthology, ufology, all the links are in the show description. Super chat, super sticker, ba-ba-da-ba-da. You know the rest. All right. Appreciate you guys hanging out. I want to show you why getting what the why getting the perfect shot shouldn't cost you your life. Start you off with a little bit of the influencer who chose to film a tsunami rather than running away. I don't know why. The way this is edited, I just couldn't help but laugh. Laugh. I did. I thought it was perfectly edited. You'll see. It's just beautiful. I mean, this is an influencer doing whatever it takes to get the job done, to get the shot. I appreciate it. Can we go wide? There we go. And go ahead anytime. Giddy up. Can you move me on top? I like being on top. Shut up. Check it out. Huh? So amazing. She was so happy. Not a care in the world. Do you know who this is? Do you see the outfit? Do you know who this is? You haven't seen it? This is Lou Angeles. Yeah, he's wearing that onesie. See? Watch what happens to him, her. I like the way it stops. Watch. She holds it up. Watch this. Boop. And there you have it. The shot of the year. You did it. Wait. Hold on. She died. Oh, that sucks. Now, it doesn't tell you if she did, but if she did, I could see that happening. Very sad. Very sad. Oh. Yeah, a little bit late. That's okay, though. Appreciate it. Appreciate the effort. Yeah, I do. No, I appreciate the effort. Thank you.
Where? It's so. He goes down there, he runs right by it, doesn't even look at it, and keeps going to the end of the beach. I can't believe. Well,
Hold on.
my nephew. Look at him. He's walking around down there with Lauren. That's pretty cool. Look at it move. Look at it.
What is this? Somebody sent me a video. I don't know. Oh, God. Yeah, that's not real.
What the hell is this doing on the beach? I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, by the way, I'm positive that's a fake video. Somebody sent me a video of somebody looks like a remote control dog. You know those robots that look like dogs on the beach? And I don't know why that was an important video. You got me. All right. So I thought the influencer doing whatever it takes. Let me tell you something. Being an influencer is a risk. Every one of us who's a YouTube creator puts their life on the line for entertaining values, for that one click, one view, one subscriber who may share, may like, may subscribe others to the fact that Truthology for Ufology exists, and we will do whatever it takes, even die, to bring you the news. All right, I wouldn't, but somebody might. I'm just kidding. I'm just here. I'm just trying to get by one video at a time. That's what we do. Saving the world, one video at a time. Speaking of saving the world, you want to see rare footage of the truth? Never thought you'd hear that. Do you want to see rare? That's what it says. Rare footage of the truth. Giant UFO caught on camera by the International Space Station. The diameter of the eye of a developing hurricane is 20 kilometers. So the size of this giant UFO is 2 kilometers by comparison. That's in this video I'm about to show you. Are you ready for this? Children of the corn? I mean of GUFON. Children of the corn. Children who eat corn when they visit GUFON. They're called cornologies. Here we go. Cornholios. Here we go. Yeah, this is a 2 kilometer, 1.5 miles, isn't that? Yeah. Flying right out of the burrow, was it? Did they say this was a burrow? I don't know. But there you have it. That's real. It's supposed to be real. You can't fake satellite images. Come on. By comparison, that dot times 20, it matches up to this hole here in the clouds. You know what they call that hole? The eye? No! It's a hole punch cloud. The UFO punched right through the center of that cloud and made it spin into a hurricane. And that's the way hurricanes are formed. That's the secret. And if you don't believe it, how do you think tornadoes are formed? UFOs. You think clouds coming together creates a whirlwind and everything starts getting sucked up and spit out? Come on, that's alien technology. It's not. It happens on every planet. Oh. Yeah. Well, any planet with an atmosphere like Mars has dust devils on it. Don't you think that's cute? Dust devils on Mars. It's cute. I ain't buying it. I'm joking about the hurricane hole on the 4th of July of all days. I'm going to joke about a hurricane hole. When have I ever joked about hurricane holes before? Never. No, but that was a video of a legitimate UFO seen from space from the ISS. Now, according to reports, this UFO came out of the center of the hurricane, and people are thinking, well, you know, it's creating the storm. No, it's not. It's not. I don't even know if this is a real UFO. And you know what bothers me about this? Everything. I don't see the clouds moving. Do you? If the UFO's moving, don't we get any cloud movement? I don't know. You see any cloud movements? I don't. I just see a picture being stretched. See how the right side stretches more than the left? Come on. I swear I'm going to throw this computer out the freaking window. Now that's a show. Look at this. Fuck off, man. You know what? Go fuck your mother. Sorry, Dorothy. Just get fed up sometimes with this computer shit. Seriously, it should either work or don't. Don't give me half-ass shit. Sick of it. I am. I almost shut down. I almost just shut off. I really did. That's how angry I am right now. Evidence shows us. Let me start that over. Evidence shows U.S. is hiding knowledge of alien life. Guess who's saying that? Guess who's saying that? That's right. Wow. Rose Cuckold. That's all you got to say nowadays. Anytime a ridiculous claim or something silly comes out, think Rose Cuckold first. Then Corbell. Then James Fox. Then Brandon Fugel and the entire Skinwalker clan. And then Lou. Lou's book's on the way. Did you order yours? Don't forget, I'm not buying it. I'm stealing mine. There ain't no way I'm giving Lou Elizondo any bucks. Oh, I don't get any money from the proceeds. Fudge you. You do too. I know. He never said he doesn't get any proceeds from it. But News Nation reflects on the David Grush interview for World UFO Day. What was that? 2 days ago? Rose Cuckold says he has multiple sources. Uh-oh, here we go again. Or is this the same story just spewed new to us from News Nation? But he, Rose Cuckold, has multiple sources who are allegedly working in the UFO. Oh, we already did this. Why is this here? Didn't we do this? Or is this a new? This is supposed to be new. No, it's not. Shit. I knew this looked familiar.
And maybe even beyond are celebrating World UFO Day. Okay, July 2nd.
Wow. Can you say that again, but try not stuttering?
All right, millions around the globe and maybe even beyond are celebrating World UFO Day.
World UFO Day. World UFO Day. You can't even say it right, can you? Kenya. Kenya? He's not from Kenya.
World UFO Day. Are celebrating World UFO Day. Maybe even beyond are celebrating World UFO Day. And are celebrating World UFO Day. UFO Day. World UFO Day. Okay, July 2nd is the anniversary of the 1947 crash of an unidentified flying object in Roswell, New Mexico, which the Army later said was a scientific balloon. 75 years later, the government still says there's no evidence of non-human life. But that narrative has started to shift since News Nation's bombshell interview with UFO whistleblower David Grush.
When you say crash retrieval, what do you mean?
These are retrieving non-human origin technical vehicles, call it spacecraft if you will, non-human, exotic origin vehicles that have either landed or crashed.
This jaw-dropping News Nation exclusive leading to congressional hearings and a federal UFO program. A member of the intelligence community and a pioneer in getting to the truth is News Nation special correspondent Ross Coulthart. Sir, I love when you are on the show because each time it kind of gives me chills because part of me wants to know, the other part of me is like, I don't want to know, Ross. As someone who has spent decades investigating UAPs, how has the perception of UFOs?
Hold on a second. Hold a mother freaking second. Did you just hear that? What's wrong with me? Am I hearing things? Hold on. Okay, I am going to it. I may be admitting something very embarrassing here in a second. I got to hear what I think I heard. Hold on.
Pioneer in getting to the truth is News Nation's and this jaw-dropping News Nation exclusive leading to congressional hearings and a federal UFO program. A member of the intelligence community and a pioneer in getting to the truth is News Nation special correspondent program. A member of the intelligence community and a pioneer in getting to the truth is News Nation special correspondent Ross Coulthart.
A member of the intelligence community? Am I not thinking properly? Okay, does he mean a member of the intelligence community as in people who are critical thinkers, or does he really work for the intelligence community? Rose Cuckold? What am I not getting?
This jaw-dropping News Nation exclusive leading to congressional hearings and a federal UFO program. A member of the intelligence community and a pioneer in getting to the truth is News Nation special correspondent Ross Coulthart. Sir, I love when you are on the show because each time it kind of gives me chills because part of me wants to know, the other part of me is like, I don't want to know, Ross. As someone who has spent decades investigating UAPs, how has the perception of UFOs changed over the last year?
Rose Cuckold has spent decades researching UFOs? Decades? Decades. Rose Cuckold has spent decades. Oh yeah, this is real topical. I appreciate the connecting to what I'm talking about. Hey, Richie, have you ever lost connection? Yeah, I've talked about this before. The drone automatically will start coming home. That's the beauty of DJI. Anytime the signal's lost on the drone, it'll automatically start coming home. That's why it always says updating home connection, home launch, or whatever it says right before you're ready to go. It says updating home launch or home landing or home base. Because every time you go out droning and you will lose a signal, even though there's over 20 satellites that DJI uses. See, that's the beauty of DJI. They use their own satellite system to track your drone. They don't use Wi-Fi. They don't use location. What do they call that? A LAN? Is that what it is? No, you're not using. That's why you have 7 to 10 mile capabilities. Hey, by the way, if Ben is here or Raging, I don't know if you have a DJI drone, but mine says I should be able to transmit video images from 5 miles away. Okay? I get to 3 miles and I just don't get another video. It sucks. I don't like being lied to. 3 miles is far, but it's not far enough when you want to get to a certain point and you're seeing it on camera, but it's just another mile away. I thought I was supposed to get there, but no. And I'm on the edge of the Gulf. There's nothing between me, no trees, no boats, no nothing. It's pure flat land from point A to point drone. And I lose the signal? What do you, screw you. At 400 feet even. Should not lose the signal. Not from 3 miles. Sorry, DJI, you screwed up. All right. Rose Cuckold. Hope that answers your question. Rose Cuckold. We've talked about it before, but I did not pay attention to that part. Decades? 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 I don't get it. Okay. Well, I've asked, yeah, I get that. Yeah, Dan Peters said, well, look, here's the deal, Dan. Who told us that Rose Cuckold is in this position as a UFO reporter for News Nation now? Because he used to be the guy in Australia who went around hunting down UFOs? How come this isn't something that was brought to my attention? How come this whole time I'm talking about Rose Cuckold not knowing anything about UFOs like he just got here a few years ago, right? See, people in Australia hate him. They don't like him for some reason, and I didn't care to find out yet. I started to, and I was like, all right, people don't like him in Australia. I'm going to do something right here. Let's take a look. All right, watch this. Just listen.
Specifically after David Grush's claims went public.
Good morning, Nick. Well, I can tell you there's been a real drift in the public's skepticism about the government's claims on UFOs. A vast majority, nearly 66% of Americans think the US government is concealing information about UFOs, and that's from a very recent poll. And I think there's good reason for that skepticism. I think even senators, senior people in the Defense Department and intelligence community are now saying quite openly that they believe there's a lot more to be revealed by the US Department of Defense, the intelligence community, and indeed by the White House about what the government really knows. And I don't think the public's buying it anymore. I think the public is basically ready for answers. And frankly, a lot of people are telling me they want this to be an election issue.
Look at that sour puss. Did you see that fake smile? I mean, no, I'm serious. I don't like this guy. Watch. How do you go from that face
issue
to that? I mean, he said the word issue, and he went from sour puss to that.
A lot of people are telling me they want this to be an election issue.
Here it comes. Isn't he adorable? Just want to put him in your back pocket and sit on him. All right. Well, Dan, I have some information that was just sent to me. I want to thank myself for doing a little research. Oh, you're welcome. And it didn't take me long to find this. Let's get this out of here for a second, shall we? There you go, Richie. Here we go. Wrong. Hit the wrong button. Ross Cuckold reveals the night that convinced him to investigate UFOs. I should have had this video the other night when I did the Rose Cuckold show. Yep, I have to close down things that are opening up. Hold on. I did not ask to have another camera installed during the show, so I don't know why that would pop up. But I don't have control anymore of my own computer. It's alive! It's alive! All right, here he is. Or whatever. So, this is weird. Why isn't it taking up the full screen? Look at that. Oh, what the? What? I don't know what's going on. This is so bizarre. Oh, I did not know that is a new thing. Look at that. Wow. Okay. All right. They just added this in, didn't tell me about it. All right. So apparently there was a day that Rose Cuckold went from Australian dweeb to a UFO Australian dweeb. Let's see if we can find out in an hour and 40-minute session here.
And thank you, everybody, for having me here. It's an honour and, frankly, daunting to be invited as a journalist to speak to a room full of scientists.
As a journalist to speak to a room full of scientists. Oh, boy. Why don't you put it on a little thicker?
Expecting to be thoroughly peer-reviewed and
thoroughly peer-reviewed.
Cured by the lot of you. But I also want to pay a special recognition to the gathering of government, industry, defence, military, intelligence types who I'm sure are sort of back there in the background. One of the things that I think makes this event very special is that it does offer a portal, a respected portal for that discrete nexus between the government and UFOs. And doing a story for an Australian days afterwards. I was doing little tinfoil hats on my desk, and you learned very quickly as a journalist, you don't cover this subject.
Hold on, when?
And why, frankly? Yes, there are some mentally ill people who are drawn to this subject, but it's always struck me how so many UAP sightings witnesses that I meet are credible, often highly intelligent people describing something anomalous that baffled and sometimes even scared them. Numerous times in the last few decades, in my career, I've taken calls from people, first-hand witnesses.
Hold on. Numerous times in the last few decades. Numerous could mean more than 3, less than 10. Right? So that is a semi-blanket statement, not needing no explanation because he said numerous. Nobody's going to be like, well, how many times exactly? Well, now I need to know. Was it 5? Over decades? If it was 10 times over 20, 30 years? How many years? I mean, this guy's only what, 50?
Telling me they've seen UFOs, UAPs. Many claimed to have seen intelligently controlled craft, clearly not human technology. And I have to admit, I treated them with ridicule, dismissiveness, and stigma.
Which tells you one thing. Tells you one thing. Did you hear what he just said? I treated them with no respect. That's basically what he said. What a dick. That is the true. He tells us who he is, not realizing how much of a dick he is, because he doesn't care. And he said, oh yeah, I'm paraphrasing, I investigated these UFO reports, and I treated them with disdain and disrespect, because I thought people were wacko. Listen.
Numerous times in the last few decades, in my career, I've taken calls from people, first-hand witnesses, telling me they've seen UFOs, UAPs. Many claimed to have seen intelligently controlled craft, clearly not human technology. And I have to admit, I treated them with ridicule, dismissiveness, and stigma.
Ridicule? Dismissiveness? And stigma. The 3 things that hurt us the most. And that's who he really is. deep down. Oh, there's more to the story? Really? Do we really need to hear how one story changed his life one night decades ago and he couldn't explain what he was investigating, and this UFO report just dazzled him, and it involved people that he knew, and they were very reputable, and they were good, and they were upstanding citizens, etc., etc., etc. Same story we all hear. It changed me forever. Well, you know what? Before it changed you forever, you treated us like shit. The same way Brandon Fugel thinks of us. The same way Lou Elizondo thinks of us. See, he's not a UFO guy. Never wanted to be. He didn't ask for it. He's a counterintelligence guy. That's what he wanted to do. Do. Use it in the use my counterintelligence skills in the UFO community to screw people over. Nice guys. Right? And Rose Cuckold here may or may not have our best interests at heart. I see somebody who wants their best interests at heart, not ours. That's why it bothers me when I hear Rose Cuckold making claims. Now you know why. My instincts were right. He doesn't like us. He thinks still to this day, I don't care what he says up there. I don't care what he says to this day. He made fun of us. He ridiculed us. He dismissed us, criticized us, looked down upon us, treated us like second-rate citizens. Fuck you. Oh, and then all of a sudden, it hits you one day and I made a mistake, I'm sorry. I didn't know better. Well, you know what it's called? Respect. And it's called doing your job as a reporter, as a journalist, without being that way. But, you know, we're all human, right? Yeah, I guess you can't stop that human element. But you can. You can look less like an animal and more human if you do the right thing. And if Rose Cuckold is going out talking to people on the phone or visiting them on their UFO reports in Australia for decades, and as he's doing these reports, he's feeling all this negativity, like he's better than we are. Hey, okay. All right, I'm a little bit harsh. I get it. But I want you to remember, that's who he really is. And I don't care what he says to this day. I've changed. You see, I've never not believed. He didn't believe. He still doesn't. He's fake. Anyway, you get the point. I'm beating a dead horse now. Yeah, I'm not even no need to play the rest of that. But unbelievable. Just like Lou. Just like Lou. I mean, you're not a UFO guy. But yet, he's been investigating it. And leader of ATIP, OSAP, whatever. It's really weird. It's so much fun. I'm whistling Yankee Doodle Dandy out of my butthole. I don't know. Is that the right? From the movie Vacation. We're going to go to Wally World. We're going to have so much freaking fun. You'll be singing Whistling Dixie out of your asshole. Remember that? Sorry, folks, park's closed. Booths out front should have told you. Who said that? John Candy. And what was he? Security guard. That was probably one of the best endings to a movie I've ever seen in comedy. Vacation. When they finally got and allowed in because the owner was there and he felt bad that the park was closed and they drove all the way across the country and the park's closed. And then they all went on the roller coaster rides and all the rides and got pictures of them. So much fun, that movie. Yeah, movies were a lot more wholesome back when we were growing up, weren't they? Remember those wholesome Friday the 13th movies? What about Halloweeny? Ah, the wholesomeness of Halloween. Kids getting candy stuffed down their throats. Heads being lopped off. All under the guise of a William Shatner mask. What was that? I hear echoing too. What is that? No, what's the... Oh, you got... Is that what I'm hearing? Guys, it's this. Check it out. We're so gullible.
Left the Department of Defense, ironically enough, to finish the very mission they gave me in the first place. I didn't ask for it. I'm not a UFO guy, not a ufologist. I never have been, I never will be. I'm a counterterrorism and counterespionage guy. I do counterintelligence, counterinsurgencies. That's what I do. And it just so happens that in 2008, I was asked to apply those same skill sets into the
UFO community. What movie or what TV show was that from? 3, 2, 1, The Gong Show. Let's get back to things that make us go, bullshit. No, I'm just kidding. Do you know who Stephen Greer is, the doctor or surgeon of the ER? Well, we like to call him Dr. House wannabe behind the scenes. You know what I mean? But I know he was a, what do they call those? Diagnostic? He's a diagnostician? He diagnoses illnesses that are really strange, like Dr. House. No, that's not what Greer did. All Greer was, and I say all he was an ER. Like you come in from a car accident with a steering wheel stuck in your chest. He's the guy that put you back together to try to make yourself look good and feel good again. Yeah. You know what we call those people? Seamstresses. That's all he's doing. He's just sewing shit back up. I'm joking. He's got to put organs back together. He's got to stop bleeding. He's got to go in there and save somebody's life on the spot in real time. Like, it's do or die, Doc. That's who Dr. Greer is. Real good critical thinker, you'd think, right? He's not really known or being sued for malpractice. I mean, it'd be kind of hard to blame somebody for killing someone in an ER, you know, coming in from a car crash or a suicide attempt, drug overdose, etc. So, you know, I don't know what his win-lose percentage is per se. Like, how many could he have saved if he didn't try this method? You know, was he the Dr. House of the ER? Is that who Greer was? I see Greer in anybody here who's ever watched House. Greer is House. Perfectly. To a T. I figured that out the other day because I started watching House again because I really love watching House. I think it's a fun show. And, you got to put some shit aside like you'd normally do on TV shows. But Greer really is the House of the ER. I think that's who Greer is. No, Dr. Greer. You must use the prosthetic stabilizer. No, we're not going to use the stabilizer. I found a new method, and I saw it on that, or maybe I read about it, or I thought about it. But we're going to try it. That's not a proven method, Dr. Greer. He'll just die. Not if I do this. What's he doing? How does he do it? See? It's a miracle. You saved their life. Dr. Greer, my apologies. I am so sorry, Doctor. You're a genius. Amazing. It worked. It really worked. Wow. How did you? Because I tried it on myself. And then out comes an alien and kills everybody. That's who he is. That's how House acts. And that's how ufology keeps Greer relevant. By letting him tell us stories. You can't prove any of them. They're all freaking great. Every one of them. The best. But is he really giving us the old heave-ho, like, hey, I'm going to tell you some important stuff. You can't really figure it out. Nobody can. But in 10 years, you'll see I was right. Prophet Greer? Who was I? Dorothy? Wasn't that you? Nostradamus and that was our conversation. Greer may be the Alex Jones of ufology without the the craziness, but it's a controlled something's happening. I thought somebody knocked at my front door. You watch this.
In this archive, if the Congress held hearings just released, meaning unredacted, it has all the names. It has 760 some whistleblowers in it. Now, if you go to the archive, you'll see, I think we have 120 some whistleblowers and witnesses, name, rank, serial number, and their video testimony. Not one or two, not five. So what's in this archive, if the Congress held hearings starting next week from Monday through Friday, 9 to 5.
These are the names, May 13, 2024?
Yeah, look at this. Yeah, it says 700 and some. But the first 100 and some are people we've already interviewed. We have their DD-214s, discharge forms. We have video, most of them on video testimony.
Are these all public?
And it's all public. Anyone with a computer on planet Earth can see these.
Can they see the videos or that's being released?
Both.
Is it already released?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And what's the website that they can go to?
We have to put that up. This is a DP, like Disclosure Project Intelligence.
DP.
Sorry, it's DPI Archive.
DPIA.
Yeah. Archive. Yeah.
We'll put the link below. We have it right there. Yeah.
DPIA. So DP and then IA. So DPIA. Got it. Jesus.
We just released this last week, and of course, we had about thousands of bots that invaded the site, tried to shut it down.
Oh yeah.
So we are.
Yeah. Only Greer gets thousands of bots trying to shut him down. I love it. Every single time he drops something, those damn bots are all over. It's us against bots, bud.
Asking people to register. It's free. Oh. We have a crowdfunding program because it's probably going to cost us, I don't know, tens of thousands of dollars a month in usage fees. But the reason I did this, and I've never done this, if you want to hear an interesting backstory of how accidents happen.
Oh, hey, has everybody got their face diapers on just in case? Because here's an accident.
Weird, like, why would I do something like this? And this is all stuff out of my own archive. 34 years of accumulated information. And in it also is the black site list, 150 some black sites,
that's
where
racist.
they are, and also links to testimony from witnesses about what's there underground in deep underground military bases or SCIFs, secure compartment information facilities. So some of them people have heard of, like Nellis Air Force Base and Edwards. Some people most people never heard of.
Black sites. CIA controls black sites used by the U.S. government in its war on terror to detain people deemed to be enemy combatants.
Well, not that. That's well, we have various sites, but I'm talking about where retrieved UFOs have been put, where reverse engineered objects are located, where the man-made ones are. When we knock one down with an electromagnetic or weapon, a directional energy weapon, where are those taken? Where have they been studied? All that.
Direct energy weapons are responsible for so much chaos, right? Not only are they used to control crowds by putting voices in people's heads and noises that can really irritate you. And not only that, they're portable and they go on the back of some sort of SUV that can carry these types of equipment. And they're getting smaller every year. But right now, they go right in the back of a truck, like an army truck. It's not really, you don't even need that much, really. I mean, you can put them in the back of an F-350 probably. But, if you want to protect it with armor and all that shit, you need a big SUV, etc. But these are the weapons that, were used in Cuba. You know what I'm talking about. Don't. So direct energy weapons are responsible for not only doing that to people, but they do it to the environment. Some people think direct energy weapons were used on 9/11. They were used to start fires in California, Maui. Was it Maui? Maui. Lahaina? That's where I had my honeymoon. That sucks. As long as you had a blue roof, you were fine. Blue hat, you didn't fry. Greer's been talking about these weapons. Everybody knows they're around, so it's not like it's alien technology. Putting voices in people's heads is not new either. It's been around for a long time. It's just now we've gotten really good at it. So now people are calling it alien technology. Reverse engineered alien technology. No, it's not. Some people, I'm not saying all of you. Some people think that, HARP is a direct energy weapon, more or less, can be used as a weapon. See, let's imagine that HARP was alien technology. And we reverse engineered it. Let's just say we did. And the technology we found was no bigger than this little nugget here, right? But for us to back engineer it, we had to build acres of land, this HARP facility, which shoots energy into the very high atmosphere. What is it, the ionosphere it goes after? I don't know, a couple of spheres up there it goes after. But it screws with the atmosphere, it really does. It throws an electrical charge of some sort, and all types of frequencies probably equal all types of situations and weather changes and mind control, etc., etc., etc. And mind you, I'm doing a very broad, very broad description. So, but that's the general gist of what we're talking about here. So, if they used that alien technology and back engineered it into HAARP, shit, HAARP's been around for a couple of decades at least, right? Now, they drive around with HAARP. And eventually it'll be in a briefcase. Which it probably already is. All that stuff, man. I don't think it's alien technology at all. But they're using it to take down aliens? I'm sorry, take down UFO technology. I don't know if I buy it. It's a radio wave. Direct energy weapons are radio waves, yeah? I don't know what other wave they would be. It's very, Greer's very, very difficult guy. We could go right now, you and I could come up with 10 bullet points about the UFO world, technology, where aliens may come from. And you and I could probably come together and be Greer. We could do the same thing. You and I could probably sit down and come up with new technologies that, well, now with AI, anything is possible. Anything. Yeah. You thought if man could think it up, it could become? Imagine what an AI could think up and what it will create. Yikes. Another version of itself. How would it do that? I wonder how AI would think of ways of attacking humans and taking over. Because I don't buy into the all of a sudden they're going to throw a frequency out to my toaster and my toaster's going to, tilt, burn the house down or whatever. You know what I mean? I don't buy that my microwave is going to have an angry look and, and start putting out more radio waves or something. That's not how it works, I don't think. But if it's plugged in, it could get in. No, I don't think so. How do you know? I don't know, but I doubt it. Because the software needs to be installed into the toaster. It's just a toaster. It's got heating coils and a tray with a lever. That's it. There's no computer in a toaster. So, yeah. I mean, nowadays, yeah, there's computers in almost everything. If you have computers connected to your home that talk to all your appliances, then you're just in a lot of trouble. You don't think somebody's watching you? Oh, you got another thing coming. All right. Well, it is that time of year where the 4th of July is going to spark UFO reports from all over the country. And then that's going to spread globally over the next few days. In the meantime, we can take a look back in June and see what we may have missed. Let's go back and take a continuous look at what happened last month in the world of ufology through Third Phase of Moon's Best of June 2024 video.
Now we're seeing this, what looks like a cylindrical disc just shooting across the top of the mountain right there, and you can see the glints on top of it. Could this be some sort of drone? I don't think so.
Steady as it's going from right to left, and the distortion around it is moving, and that again is how these things travel with gravity propulsion. Now, if everyone's getting ready, let's get ready for the crazy footage that's coming up next.
All right, this video, we're looking at it once again, and we're going to be adding some brightness contrast coming out of China. Apparently, Brent's been looking into this. We're trying to find the exact source location, but China is lighting up with all kinds of activity. Who knows what's going on? The social media over there is suppressed in its own way, but right now we're seeing something out of China that it's kind of hard to explain. Is it some building obscured in the fog bank back there, or are we looking at some?
I am pretty sure we've got some. Well, it looks like the sun is coming up or going down. And it looks like we're getting a little bit of. Well, you don't see it anywhere else. So
some kind of large craft just hovering over some Chinese city here.
See, you'd think it would happen over there. It's not.
Brent? Yeah, this guy that got this shot, he's doing a phenomenal job. He's recognizing something that's not normal. That's what.
Yep, he's doing a great job holding that camera right there. Most people have it, spinning around and whatnot.
I like, and that's what we're all questioning here. What are we looking at? We're seeing this illuminated object above the building. Almost looks like there's a beam coming down from this. Could this be some sort of large craft, or just like Blake said, could it be maybe a building kind of fogged out and we're not seeing the structure of it, and we're just seeing the illuminating lights maybe of the sun reflecting off the building? Who knows? But yes. I'm looking at something that's a phenomenon. If I saw this, I would share it. I'd film it.
Wait, is that the face of Jesus? Jesus, you see Jesus right there's the mouth. Here's his little goatee beard, a little messed up. And then you got the hair drooped. And then you look, here's the crown, right? The crown of thorns going around the head. And then here's the other side of the hair coming down. I'm telling you, that's Jesus in the sky. And he's got one hand, the left hand out there, the right hand over here, and he's illuminated. So all these beams are coming off of Jesus. That's Jesus. That's not a UFO. Which adds the fuel to my theory that Jesus is an alien.
Because we just...
That's the head of Jesus on a cross, I'm telling you.
Just want to know.
Yeah, it's incredible the way this is kind of...
It's incredible. It is incredible. All right, we've got so much to go over that we can do more of those another day. I didn't realize how much time has gone by tonight. Oh my God. Come on, Gmail. You've got to change this. I'm looking for my, what is it? All right. I think Oh, I'm going to play this video for the 4th of July. Do you know why the 4th of July matters so much? Is how that starts out. Just a little American history, I think. Restart that.
I'm sure you've heard the news. But do you know why July 4th matters so much? Let's take a quick dive. On July 4th, 1776, the Declaration of Independence was signed, marking America's freedom from British rule. This day celebrates the birth of a new nation, rooted in liberty and justice. Fireworks, parades, and family gatherings, all to honor the spirit of independence. So next time you see those fireworks, remember you're celebrating history. Happy Independence Day. I'm sure you've heard the news. But do you know why July 4th matters so much?
Hold on.
Let's take a quick dive.
Gosh darn it. I missed a few super chats. I'm so sorry. I believe it was Raging Against Machine. Yep, Raging Against Machine with $10 Canadian coin. And a message on your super chat. Get yourself a cool drink, Richie. Appreciate your efforts, bro. Hey, man, thank you very much for that. I can't tell you how much everything helps, so thank you. And then Brett S. who is a continuing supporter. They're his Brett's for several years. Throws down $10. I'm looking for the first one that came up, guys. I like to show the supers, you know. Wow. I don't see it. Maybe that's why I didn't know. Well, that's weird. I don't see Ragens. Yeah, I don't see it. But I just saw Brett's. And there's Brett's. From Brett S. Happy 4th, Gufonians. Not like fourths in the past. No, it is not like fourths in the past. It's a totally different 4th. But you know what that means, Brett? Next year is going to be that much sweeter. I have a feeling if we can survive the rest of this year and through the election without having an interruption in the election and getting the next administration, whoever that may be, into play, I think two things are going to happen depending on who is president. If the Democrats win, it's going to get so much worse. So much worse. If the Republicans win, it's still going to get worse because we're going to be stuck in this. They've taken out so much and printed up so much money. This is going to go on for another 4 or 5 years. So even if Trump wins, he's going to have a hell of a time trying to keep the prices down. I don't know what he could do. Inflation is so bad. I don't know how he's going to turn it around. It's going to have to work itself out, and that's what it's doing. But there's no cure for it. I don't know how they're going to do it. But I think Trump's going to be blamed for a horrible inflation from what Biden did. You know, they're going to say the economy's terrible, and look what he's done since he's come in. Nobody could fix what's happening right now. Anyway, Brett S., you're right. It's different, but let me tell you, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. I don't know if we should walk through it, but I'm willing to risk it. Compared to where we are, I'm going through. Hoping it's better. If it gets worse, how much worse is it going to be? I know. I'll be homeless. Thanks, Brett. I appreciate your continuing support to GUFON. Hanging out. Mucho gusto, hey, Ozzy Tiger, Generoso, Woo Riders, DG, sorry. I got that wrong. Bob Marley's here. What do you say? Knock the chest down the locky. Harky day. Jar Jar Binks. Hey, Renee Cruising. Hey. Where'd it go? Renee says, when I retire from the United States Postal Service, PO, just like Barney Hill, I got Michael Schratt, Preston Dennett, Linda Moulton, Howdy Doody, Fresh and Fruity, and Brent Cousins to do my 7 whole lifetime San Francisco Bay Area extraterrestrial. You know, Renee, I don't know what that means, but I tell you, I like it. And I think whatever that means, good for you. At least you got a plan. That's what I'm talking. That's a plan. Samo, what are you saying over here tonight? Happy 4th to you, no matter where you are. He says, "Good, I'm here at Brett A. Rich GUFON. Nice one, hooligan. Shot for rocking with GUFON. AB. AB is Alien Bless. Oh, read the rest, I'm told. Okay, hold on. Hold on, I'm pulling it. I will also include my family and relatives' ghost experiences at Holy Cross Catholic Cemetery funerals. The Travel Channel calls Colma, California, the city of the dead because the deceased populace outweigh the living. Well, yeah, of course they do. In most cities, the dead outweigh the living, don't they? No? Are there more births an hour than deaths? I think so, right? Isn't it 2 to 1? Hold on. I want to type this in. I want to know. What is the birth to death ratio? You hear? Hold on. Get that right there. Put that there. Screen. New. Open. Okay. So, world, what do you call it? Population, birth to death rate per day in the world. According to Worldometer, as of today, July 4th, 24, there have been approximately 229,959 births and 104,052 deaths. This means there's been a net population growth of, all right, so I was right, 2 to 1 basically. Yeah. So 125,000 people a day. A day. A day. Around the world. A day. Hold on, let's do this. That's a day. What is 125,903 times 365?
125,903 times 365 is 45,954,595.
A year. 45 million people a year on Earth. 45 million. Let's just say it's 50 million. 50, 100. 50, 200, 50, 300, give or take. In 7 years, the population of the United States could double if all those people were here. Thank God we have a plan in this country, right? Right? Pro-choice, pro-life, or my body, my choice, my life, or I'm a guy, I shouldn't speak about that. I like the argument that I've been, I wish I would have thought of this a long time ago. When a man and a woman get together and they have a child, let's say it's a one-night stand. But, your friends or whatever, and then you get together out of boredom. We've all been there, haven't we? I mean, who hasn't been there? And you, all right, I'll see you tomorrow. And then, 9 months later, hey, I need to talk to you about. This is your kid. And I'm like, no, I don't want no little Richies. I didn't ask for this. And then she said, no, you're going to pay child support for 18 years. But I didn't plan it. And then she says, well, neither did I, but yet here we are. Don't I have a choice? No. Well, you could have aborted the baby. But what if I wanted to keep it? I mean, that's half my DNA. Don't I get a say? This country's got it all wrong. The whole moral dilemma about all that stuff. The only way you can take care of that situation is how. What did we come up with as a human species? What did we invent so this situation didn't happen? And they named it something so casual as having a drink or a cup of coffee. The morning after pill. Feel a little pregnant this morning? Don't you worry about that. With your cup of coffee, take one little murdering pill. That's right, it's just a clump of cells, but who gives a shit? You need to get yours. So go ahead, drink up and enjoy life, because murder is for hell. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking around. I know nothing about anybody's life situation. I knew it was going to drive people right through the heart. It was going to create controversy. That's why I said it. All right, let's move along. Roe v. versus Wade. What? Roe v. versus Wade. This isn't that type of show. Hey. You want to know what is going on and why people are getting all sorts of sick? Oh my God, I can't believe what I'm about to show you. This is really, I had to show this to you because I thought in my 420 state of mind that this was important enough to share with the GUFOnians because I love you. Now, for me to say I love you goes a long way because I don't use I love yous. I don't use them just for the hell of saying it. But it's true. And you need to see this to understand the dangers of McDonald's. That was so stupid. Here we go. Listen, watch, learn.
This is a combo bin of meat. A combo bin is 2,000 pounds approximately of meat that's coming in from a boning facility where they take it off the carcass and put it into here.
The meat in these boxes comes from many different animals and many different places. Parts of many cows are blended together by the ton.
If we take the meat from one...
These boxes comes from many different animals and many different places. Some is even from overseas. All of it is ground together to make the juicy hamburger Americans love. Hamburger used to be the scraps left over from butchering just one cow. But a significant change has occurred. Now, parts of many cows are blended together by the ton.
If we take the meat from one animal, grind it up and make ground beef from just one animal, we're including only the bacteria from one animal. But if we take the meat from 1,000 different animals and grind that together, we're pooling the bacteria from 1,000 different animals as well.
So explain this to me. How many different cows would be in one burger?
Well, I suspect that there are hundreds or even thousands of animals that have contributed to a single hamburger.
McDonald's found a way to make it cheaper, I guess. Yeah, because if you get cows from all over the world to make the meat, instead of just one cow farm or a few cow farms in the United States, you're now ingesting everything in their pesticides and whatever else. And I know, yeah, they're all supposed to follow the same guidelines. You know they don't. Anyway, cows will be cows. I'm a little scared. Hey, by the way, I want to thank Ben, the Yorkshire GUFOnian, for the $4.20. And yes, Ben, I saw the email. I didn't want to talk about it tonight on this show, but probably tomorrow. And not only yours, others too. So thank you for the $4.20 to PayPal. Thank you. That really helps. And you are a continuing supporter of GUFON. Yep. I'm very interested. And there's a couple of you that sent me stuff, Ms. DJ, and I know Andrew did, and a couple of you. I've seen your emails. I just didn't reply because it's going to take me a minute to write what I need to, so just be patient. But I have looked at all of the sightings that people have sent me and stuff, and there's a lot of stuff to go over. I can't believe. I just can't believe some of the things that you guys are catching. I wish I could be there. But hey, sorry to say, but we got to go. It's time to go. I'm going to go watch some fireworks. I've got a 10-minute drive. So I want to thank you all for hanging out tonight. And I'm really sorry I was late. I could have sworn I thought I had it at 7. I wanted to do 6. And then when I got home, I was supposed to switch it back. And after I ate, I fell asleep. And the rest is history. Yeah, I had the alarm set and everything for 10 to 7. Yeah, I don't know why. But not for 10 to 6. Anyway, I'm real sorry about that. But thanks for putting your time aside to hang out tonight. And tonight was just a little more fun than being, I don't know, every night's the same, so I don't know what I'm talking about. But anyway, I got to get going. Thank you very much for hanging out. Happy 4th of July to everybody here and abroad. What is this? Oh, that's a new, it's a new thing that popped up that all right. I was trying to do stuff with this. Anyway, I got to get going. I'll see you guys on the flip side. And yeah, we do it all the time. We do this all the time. Truthology for ufology. We do it for you. For you. All right. That's it. Have a great 4th of July, the rest of the night. I know some of you, it's just now getting dark. Be safe. Don't blow up your fingers or toes. All right? All right. And what do? We say it, if you ain't looking up, no, you're not looking out. Not that one. What is the other stuff? I don't know, but alien bless. Okay? Alien bless.